An unusual gray Turaco with a long tail and a towering crest. White marks on the sides of the tail are conspicuous in floppy flight, found in arid savanna and woodland, usually in small groups, similar in shape to eastern plantain eater, but easily separated by its clean white belly and dark bill, also separated from bare-faced go-away bird by the white belly, the lack of a dark mask, and the taller crest. The calls include a series of grumpy yelps, and the classic nasal, go-away, call. Unusual gray Turaco with a long tail and towering crest. The flight is hesitant, and the tail flops up and down, usually in small groups, which often perch up conspicuously on trees and bushes. The calls include a series of grumpy yelps, and the classic nasal, go-away, call, similar in shape to other go-away birds, but there is little overlap in range, and easily separated by the uniformly gray coloration. Unusual gray Turaco with a bushy crest, and a mostly white head and breast, found in moist savanna, woodland, shrubby cultivation, and gardens, usually in small groups, loud and vocal. The calls are a single hollow quo, and a maniacal series of cackles and whines given by multiple birds in chorus, similar in shape to white-bellied go-away bird, and eastern plantain eater, but easily separated by the white collar, and lack of white in the wings and tail. Unusual gray Turaco with a long tail and bushy crest. White bars in the outer wing are conspicuous in floppy flight, found in savanna, woodland, shrubby cultivation, and gardens, usually in small groups, loud and vocal. The call is a series of yelps that accelerate and become louder, usually given in a wild duet or chorus. Very similar to eastern plantain eater, but there is very little overlap in range. Western can be distinguished by the lack of white in the tail and the black spotted rather than barred back. Unusual gray Turaco with a long tail and a bushy crest. White bars in the outer wing and white sides to the tail are conspicuous in floppy flight, found in savanna, woodland, shrubby cultivation, and gardens, usually in small groups, loud and vocal. The call is a series of yelps that accelerate and become louder, usually given in a wild duet or chorus. Similar in shape to white-bellied go-away bird, but easily separated by its darker belly and pale green or yellowish bill.